Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon everyone. You start together with me in the study for Alpha Mathematics. You listen to the birthday update of a member of our group. Learn about the processing first known and pronoun so that I can see. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, definition of processor are often called brain and computer control, counter-powered by other components. Processor is an IC interaction card in charge of processing and controlling computer system both doing calculation and running interaction given by human. Evolution of processor 1971 and 1981 first generation processor Intel 4004 wheel. This 4004 Intel processor is the first generation of processor with considerable ability at its time. Not to mention, this one processor was the first one development by Intel. This 4004 Intel is the beginning of processor development is brand on computer wheel. Now as technology processor, there are many kinds of processor that develop that are due to the increased performance of the computer. But this one processor was quite popular in those days and was widely applied to computer.
Number 2, 1982 to 1989, the second generation. At this time, the Intel batch developed a 60-bit processor, but the processor capabilities at this time are vastly different from those of previous generation. Also, the processor ability of this time was more sophisticated and faster. In this time, the Intel development was incredibly rapid and even more advanced. A lot of processors are created at this time from Intel 286 processor, 60-bit Intel 386 processor, 36-bit Intel 386 processor, 60-bit Intel 486 processor, 32-bit and Intel 486 processor. Number 3, 1992 to 1999, third generation Intel processor, generation. In this third generation, the processor continues in development and is increasingly sophisticated. Number 4, 2009, to or die. While the processor development in this age is a golden generation in the computer world, at this time the Pentium processor has been
is a hardware that incorporates data or commands into a computer machine called a processor. Here is an example of the device input: keyboard, mouse, touchpad, scanner, joystick like pen. 2. Process device. A device process is a device for processing data been on send it with an input device and then translate it according to the command given. Simple details from process device is processor and RAM.
Function of noun and pronoun. The following is a function of noun and pronoun. The first is nominative noun and pronoun, which is divided upon one subject. The refers to a noun or pronoun being talked about comes before any kind of the verb. For example, the student has a beautiful hair. Student is a subject. And next, he cleaned the room yesterday afternoon. He is a subject. 2. Subject complement. It is a noun or pronoun used to refer back to the subject, comes after a linking verb. For example, Randy is a policeman. Policeman is a subject complement. And next, he was the coach of the basketball team before his incident. Coach is subject complement. 3. Direct address. It refers to someone directly, either followed or preceded by a comma. For example, Lisa, I really like new skirt. Lisa is direct address. And next, Mom, I can't find my shoes. Mom is direct address. 4. Appositive. It renames noun or pronoun beside it. For example, my teacher, Mr. Gentile, is very nice. Mr. Gentile is appositive. And next, my country, Indonesia, is a wonderful place. Indonesian is appositive. The second is objective function, which is divided upon one direct object. It's the receiver of the action. It answers the question who or what after the action verb in the sentence. For example, in doubt, throw the ball. Ball is direct object. And next, Saiful married Fitri, and Saiful married Fitri after the brief courtship. Fitri is direct object. 2. Indirect object. It is the recipient of the direct object. It tells to whom or for whom the action is done in the sentence. For example, Dad made Chris a sandwich and moved my load Kim the car so that she could travel easily. In the word, Chris indirect object and Kim is indirect object too. 3. Object of the preposition. It comes after the preposition. For example, our school is around the corner and Ralph hid under the bed. In the word, corner is an object of the preposition. Types of noun, which is divided upon one common noun. A common noun is a noun that refers to people or things in general. For example, car, dog, and chair. 2. Proper noun. A proper noun is a name that identifies a particular person, place, or thing. In written English, proper nouns begin with a capital letter. For example, Richard, London, and January. 3. Collective noun. Collective nouns refer to group of people or things. For example, team, chair, and army. 4. Compound noun. Compound nouns refer to two or more nouns combined to form a single noun. For example, schoolboy, orange juice, and cheesecake. 5. Concrete noun. A concrete noun is a noun which refers to people and things that exist physically and can be seen, touched, smelled, heard, or touched. For example, building, beach, and bridges. 6. Abstract noun. An abstract noun is a noun that refers to ideas, qualities, and conditions, things that cannot be seen or touched, and things that have no physical reality. For example, time, friendship, and love. 7. Countable noun. Countable nouns are nouns that have a singular and plural form in plural. Thus, noun can be used with a number they can be counted. For example, apples, house, and books. 8. Uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns can only be used in singular. They can't be counted. For example, money, water, and coffee. Types of pronoun, which is divided upon subject pronoun, object pronouns, possessive adjective, possessive pronoun, and reflexive pronoun. For first person, subject pronoun is I, object pronoun is me, possessive adjective is my, possessive pronouns is mine, and reflexive pronouns is myself. Second person, for subject pronouns you, object pronouns you, possessive adjective you, your, possessive pronouns is yours, and reflexive pronouns is yourself. Third person knowledge. For subject pronouns he, object pronouns him, possessive adjective his, possessive pronouns his, and reflexive pronouns his, him, himself. Third person formality. For subject pronouns is she, object pronouns is her, possessive adjective is her, possessive pronouns is hers, and reflexive pronouns is herself. Third thing. For subject pronouns is it, object pronouns is it, possessive adjective is its, possessive pronouns is not used, and reflexive pronouns is itself. First person plural. For subject pronoun is we. Object pronouns is us. Possessive adjective is our. Possessive pronouns is ours. And reflexive pronoun is your ourself. Second person plural. For subject pronouns is you. Object pronouns is you. Possessive adjective is yours. Possessive pronoun is yours. And reflexive pronoun is yourself. And the last is third person and thing plural. For subject pronoun is they. Object pronoun is them. Possessive adjective is their. Possessive pronoun is theirs. And reflexive pronoun is. So our video where there is either a word or a sentence that doesn't fit, we apologize.